Pat Dillon has a place at the very top table as one of Australian BMX's founding fathers. In the late 1970s, when Pat's parents returned home from the United States after a business trip with a handful of BMX magazines and stories of kids in vacant lots racing on dirt tracks, Pat saw his destiny. 15-year-old Pat drew up some promotional flyers, posted them all over town, and waited to stage Victoria's first ever BMX race meeting. Just 6 people turned up, and 5 of those were his mates. Unperturbed, he tried again a month later, and this time he had more than 50 riders raring to give it a go, including the likes of Steve Cassip and a fresh-faced kid named Jamie Hales. BMX racing in Victoria had begun. Pat's profile as a young entrepreneur was further enhanced a few weeks later when the Melbourne Sun newspaper did a full-page spread on Pat and the events he was running in his local area. Pat's Victorian BMX revolution was quickly taking hold, with BMX tracks appearing at Layla, Waverley and Frankston. Pat's passion for racing also fueled his need for quality BMX products, which were virtually impossible to buy in Melbourne at this time. Again, with the support of his parents, the first iteration of what would become one of Australia's premier BMX retail outlets, PRM Cycles, appeared as a tin shed at the side of the Dillon family home. Pat Dillon's name is as synonymous with Southeastern BMX track as it is with the PRM Cash Dash. Pat was instrumental in securing the land from the local council and establishing a track that would soon see PRM organise one of Australia's most iconic Pro-Am events on the race calendar. The battles, the photos, memories and stories, and the crowds that clung to every vantage point to watch the Cash Dash are part of the fabric of Australian BMX history. If these achievements weren't enough, Pat spent over a decade as one of the nation's top senior riders. On both his 20-inch and his cruiser, Pat chalked up an impressive sequence of state, national and world rankings in a decorated riding career. By his own admission, he rates his whole shot and second place finish at the IBMXF World Titles in Brisbane as one of his greatest achievements from his time in the sport of BMX. Pat Dillon is one of the founding fathers of both Victorian and Australian BMX. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Hall of Fame inductee Pat Dillon.